Hello everyone, this is my presentation on lung cancer. I had to do it on my phone, so that's why it's going to be really choppy, and I apologize for that. So yeah. Why did I choose this topic? I chose this topic because my grandpa had been diagnosed with lung cancer, and at the time, it was back in 2016. It was prior to me going through nursing school, so I really didn't know a whole lot about it. After going through nursing school, I learned a lot more, but it's important to me because of that. The causes of lung cancer, it's usually caused by smoking, second or firsthand, or other toxins like asbestos. It can also be caused by family history. Symptoms of it include new persistent or worsening cough, coughing up blood, fatigue, pain in the back, chest, or shoulders that worsens with a cough or laugh, unexplained weight loss, and lack of appetite. And these are common symptoms of it. And then uncommon symptoms of it are clubbing of the fingers or fingernails, difficulty swallowing, and swelling in the neck or face. And then here are some images of lung cancer that will come up here shortly. This first one is metastatic non-small cell lung cancer, and you can see the arrows pointing to it. And then this one is asbestos-related cancer. And then up in the corner, you can see this person's portacath in their chest, but you can see all the opacities. And then this is a small cell carcinoma that the arrow is pointing to. There are 4 different types of lung cancer. There's nodules, small cell cancer, non-small cell cancer, and then mesothelioma, which is the asbestos-related cancer. And for lung nodules, they are generally small masses of tissue. They can be benign, precancerous, or metastatic. The larger ones are more likely to be cancerous than the smaller ones, and they are usually found during tests for other symptoms. So if you've got other stuff going on, they take a CT of your chest. A lot of times that's when they find them. Would be surprised how many times I've seen that come up. Non-small cell lung cancer is the most common. It grows and spreads really slowly. If not spread beyond the lung, it can be removed with surgery. And it can also be treated with chemo and radiation alongside that, if not just one or the other, which is a lot of people choose to do that. Non-small cell lung cancer does have 3 types. It's adenocarcinoma, large cell carcinoma, and squamous cell carcinoma. Adenocarcinoma is the most common non-small cell. It's most commonly found in people who never smoked, and it usually begins on the outer sections of the lungs. Large cell carcinomas can begin anywhere in the lungs. They grow very quickly, and they have large abnormal cells. Squamous cells carcinoma are also called epidermoid carcinoma, and they usually start in the bronchi of the middle of the lungs. Small cell lung cancer is a fast-growing. Common treatment is chemo and radiation, and it's usually caused by cigarette smoking. And then there are 2 types of it. It is the small cell carcinoma and combined small cell carcinoma. Mesothelioma is rare. It is found in the chest wall lining. It takes a long time to develop, and it usually occurs due to asbestos exposure. Usually that asbestos exposure is because you've been inhaling the asbestos particles, and it takes anywhere from 30 to 50 years to develop, so really a long time. Treatment is surgery, chemo, and radiation. Chest wall tumors can be primary or metastatic. All the metastatic ones are malignant, and they're usually the primary are in children and the metastatic are in adults. Primary tumors are found in the bones or muscles of the chest wall, and sarcomas are the most common type of primary tumor. Rare cancer types are the carcinoid tumors and the mediastinal tumors. The carcinoid tumors usually start in the stomach or intestines, but they can start in the lungs. They are classified as typical or atypical, and they can be categorized by where they start, which is either centrally or peripherally. Which, as we know, central is central, peripheral is outer. Typical carcinoid tumors grow slowly and they don't grow outside the lungs. Atypical ones grow quickly and they are likely to grow outside of the lungs. Central, as I said before, they start in the center of the lungs, forming in the bronchi. They're usually almost always typical. So there's that. And then the peripheral develop in the airways around. Mediastinal tumors are rare tumors that start in the mediastinum, which is the area between the wall and the lungs. They can be benign or cancerous, and there are several types of those. The germ cell tumors, lymphomas, teratomas, and thymomas. And I'm probably butchering how to say those, honestly. The germ cell tumors are treatable and curable. They come from reproductive cells from both sexes, and they are unknown how they continue. Lymphomas are tumors that start in the lymphatic system, and they very rarely start in the lungs, but apparently they can. Teratomas are very rare. They're usually found in young men. They are found like from 20s to 30s-year-olds. Other cancers that were associated were listed, but it moved too fast for me. Thymus and thymic carcinomas are rare, and they form outside the thymus. Thymomas are slow growing and usually benign. My works cited, there are quite a few of them that I had to do in various slides because, again, I had to do this all on my phone because my computer crashed. So I've got 5 or 6 different works cited. They include the information that I have and then also the pictures. And I hope that you enjoyed my presentation and or at least learned something.